Adventurers, storytellers, welcome to this week's edition of the Worldbuilders Society with Ansel and Maui.
Now is where the rubber hits the road. This is the section where we are going to start actually building our world, and Jelly can see, and for those of you potentially watching this after the fact, we will have the screen share of our live building, and you can see that what is up on the screen right now is a big old blank whiteboard. This whiteboard is eventually going to become a world that we will run a game in, and all we have to do is make some decisions together and figure out what we want that world to look like. So the first thing to do is establish our world and the key themes that we want to explore.
Okay.
So what I would say as a good place to start, Jelly, is are there any things that are right now like fascinating you, especially, do you have any current hyperfixations, things you're talking about at parties, books that you read, movies you watched, that sort of thing, something that's inspiring you at the moment?
Yes. So my partner and I just finished our first full playthrough of Baldur's Gate 3.
Heck yeah.
And yeah, he does not play Dungeons and Dragons, but he has loved that game, and we started an honor run right after we were finished. So we're still working on that. But
I'm gonna need you to put a yet on the end of that
correct
sentence.
Yeah, because if he liked Baldur's Gate, then he'll definitely like Dungeons and Dragons.
He likes the theme. He has trouble imagining the space and the characters and things like that. And so that's really his whole hang up there. It's not a lack of role playing or desire. It's just that he struggles to imagine it, and that's hard.
Help.
Yeah. But someday I'll get him to play, and it'll be awesome.
Hey, we want to take that as part of our prompt?
I was literally about to say that. Like, is that what we're creating? Are we creating the perfect game for your partner?
Like, how do we make sure that this is as visual as possible? Like, can we pull?
Because I will make some shit in Canva. I have tons of maps. I love making character builds in Hero Forge, and I'll overlay those on some really nice graphics.
We could
NPC
try
things, whatever you want, man.
I think it's more about he's more of a video game person than a tabletop person.
Oh,
and
sure.
so we could go to these links, but I still don't think that he's going to be super interested in this moment.
To be clear, we don't need to pimp him into this.
Oh, okay.
as an exercise, like, how can we make it as visual as possible?
Let's do it. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So let's make it super visual. Are these both fine? They are. Okay.
Mm-hmm. They can be.
They are now.
So we got super visual.
Super duper visual.
Yeah.
The other thing, I've been playing a lot of sci-fi games. And so with sci-fi, I feel like it's got to have some sort of commentary.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And there is a lot that I, without getting too much into it, feel the need to comment on right now. But I don't know what themes we want to explore, because I'm confident that you guys are in the same boat that I am on all of the things that I wish to comment on. And so if you would like to help me choose one.
Yeah, I would say anybody who's going to have a problem with that, we don't want those people listening anay. So
yeah, be as free as you
that's
want.
Fair.
I would say.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, is there something that immediately comes to mind, or do we want to like spitball some stuff?
Let's spitball some stuff.
Okay. I mean,
because I think of issues and my brain is just full.
Yep.
Authoritarianism.
The rise of authoritarianism.
That's kind of a dead giveaway, though, because sci-fi does that a lot, and I feel like we could do better.
Oh, sure.
So yeah, planet dying.
Ooh, dying planet.
Repression of identity.
Mm-hmm.
Is a big one. You know, trying to keep everybody within a certain mold.
Yes, I like
instead
that
of being
one.
individual. So that could be something.
I guess that one has a lot of these. I guess have now that I say it have been explored in science fiction quite a bit. So let's go back to authoritarianism as well.
We've been doing
I didn't mean
science
to
fiction for so long. We're not going to come up with something that hasn't been hit before.
Oh, yeah.
That's so fair. And so I say that to apologize to you, Ansel. I didn't mean to just completely shoot down authoritarianism without thinking about it.
I was sorry
no
that
worries.
I was an authoritarian about your idea about authoritarianism.
I'm sorry that I was a jerk about the jerks being in charge.
Oh, no, I was on the nose. Oh, no.
Oops,
Why does
I
it
was
not-
wrong. It was Earth all along.
Dang, it was fascism again.
Fascism again. Rise of authoritarianism. There we go.
Nice.
It's like I know how to spell it. It's just a matter of getting my hands to make it work. There we go.
World is dying. That's always a ever-present, clear and ever-present threat in our world. Okay.
Do we want to play with thought crime or sense crime?
Yes, because I think that can get tied into the repression of identity very well.
Yeah, I'm actually going to make that a sub-bullet.
Yeah, and then going off of thought crime, then you're also looking at the erosion of truth, right? Like attacking pillars of truth. One of the big things that drives me crazy right now is the creation of organizations that look and act like journalism or look and act like science but aren't. So that people in the conservative sphere, in that like extreme right sphere, that are divorced from reality, have a set of their own alternative facts to say, like, well, see, this says that. It's like, well, that was created like 5 years ago by a dude that owns 18 alligators, and I'm citing the New York Times or an actual scientist or all the actual scientists,
The manufacturing of clout. Clout's not the word I want. The manufacturing of
authority?
This is not quite authority. It's on the same track though. I can't think of the word.
The way I've always referred to it as is, so like thinking of like epistemology, right? Like why we know the things we know, and a lot of the things we know, we don't actually know. We just take on faith because we created these trusted institutions long ago. There's like, these are the places that will create our agreed upon facts because they are experts in these fields. And we have very intentionally, certain people have attacked the legitimacy of what we've always looked at for objective truth. And now we're losing that objectivity.
Yes.
This is a very heady pilot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I love it.
Let's do it. I can't find the word. That's okay. But you get the idea. It's the thing that trusted sources have. Credibility. The manufacturing of credibility.
There it is.
Oh, there it is.
Thank you, thesaurus.com.
I'll get that one.
Love that. Okay. I know that, but I wanted that to be the word now. Manufacturing.
Manufacturing, yeah.
Yep. That'll be the name of the world. Here, I'll undo it.
Yeah.
Yes, the world of Marunopolis. I love that word so much. That's something that I like to do sometimes. Like, oh, I made a typo, but oh, I love that typo. That's now a word in my world.
That's a thing now.
Yeah. Yeah, they're Marunopolis.
Yep. Now we know what their language is like.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So we got some key themes here.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
I was going to say, if we need more, the movie that I saw that I cannot stop talking about, and Maui can attest to this, is Sinners. I watched Sinners.
Ah.
It was life-changing.
I was very happy when you messaged me about that.
I love it so much. I know.
I'm
I don't
so
know
glad
how...
I saw it in the theater.
I saw it in the
I
theater and it
bet.
just blew me away.
Oh, man.
Like when the aspect ratio changes when it gets to the
Yeah.
song. Oh,
That's one of the most
chills.
transportive experiences I've ever had in a theater.
Yes.
Like,
Yes.
truly, like, oh, wow.
Bouncing off of the mention of Sinners and talking about thought crimes and erosion of truth, are there certain people that maybe are born to be truth speakers?
Ooh.
Like, you know, are there like special people that have like the power to speak, like, or the ability to speak truth to power kind of thing, maybe?
Yes. Does it have to be actual truth, or do they have to believe that it is true?
Oh, I'm putting quotes around truth.
Yeah, could be, right? Like maybe it's just certain people. I'm enamored with the thought of like the language of creation,
Mm-hmm.
you know, being something incredibly powerful. Like like magic to me is just people using creation language.
Yeah.
You know, so maybe there's certain people that have a heightened ability to that, and so what they speak can become truth, and maybe controlling those people help you control the world type of thing. I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Where did that come from?
Subheading.
Manifestors.
The language of creation. I love that.
Yeah, that's like a recurring theme in a lot of like my magic systems is language creation.
It's kind of like true naming.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, exactly like that.
Yeah.
My Galdoria world is one of many worlds created by the same two entities, Aeon and Aex, and they created this multiverse by singing the first song.
Like
I love that.
Mm-hmm. It's like creation, like life and anti-life fell in love with each other, and the song that was the expression of their feelings toward each other created everything in between.
That's cool. That's cool.
Yeah.
Do we think that there is a perversion of that in this world?
Yes.
A perversion
I think so.
of the language?
Yeah, or the truth speakers themselves. Is that maybe the way that we engage with our dominant themes is this concept of truth speaking has somehow been altered or perverted to a nefarious end, or is under threat? That could be the other thing, is like perhaps the truth speakers are a danger to the powers that be, and so they are under threat from them.
I think both. I think that there are some who can speak true truth, like the unquotes truth, into being, and that is 2 + 2 = 4. And then there is either there's a subversion, and I don't know yet whether it's a cultural subversion or if they have created a technology that is a mimicry of this, but they can speak fibs into being 2 + 2 = 5.
Have you ever seen a film, Ricky Gervais film, The Invention of Lying?
No.
But now I want to.
So the premise is that there is a world just like ours, except everybody can only speak the truth.
Okay.
Until Ricky Gervais's character one day tells the first lie. And because he is the only person in the world with the ability to lie, he eventually becomes like the world's most famous person because whatever he says, everyone just believes.
Okay.
Which is a dangerous thing.
That is dangerous for Ricky Gervais in particular.
Yes.
Just based on the characters he has.
Yeah. So that could be, something interesting here. If the truth speakers, like the actual truth speakers without the quotations, can only speak truth, and there are beings that other people that gain the ability to speak that language, but to speak it in falsehood, being able to
Yeah.
speak that creation language, but being able to say things that aren't true and make them truth. That's scary.
Yes. I'm staring off into space right now because I had this thought. I got my start doing writing because I was that kid. And so scenes will just come to me randomly like that. There's this woman, and I know I sound crazy when I say it like that. There's this woman, and she's standing there, and she can speak the truth. And she can say, the sky is blue, and this is great. And it's something that you can toggle on and off. So you can fib. I wasn't at the bar last night. I was at my mother's. And that's not necessarily the truth, but it's something that you want somebody to believe. But it's not. She's not using the power. It's kind of like the Dune voice.
Oh, the Bene Gesserit.
Oh,
yeah, the Bene Gesserit voice. Yeah.
So when you learn to speak the voice,
when you can speak with the voice, or you can choose not to. But in her experience, when you speak with the voice, it is a truth, because that is what it is. It is a fundamental truth. And she is witnessing at some point where somebody is using the power, the voice, whatever you would like to call it, to put a lie into being. And she's like, oh, this is not a good time.
Yeah.
And you can feel it in your stomach a little bit. It's like, something is very wrong here, and I need to leave. Anywho, that was
I like that. Yeah.
Brain blast.
No, I like that.
Okay.
This could be an establishing scene.
Yeah.
We're just at about 20 minutes, just FYI.
Oh, well, then that means that it's the perfect time for us to talk about who this woman is. Because we want to talk about a few NPCs who are important people in this place. Past or present.
I can tell you what she looks like. I don't know her name.
Ooh, okay.
She's got long, wavy, dark hair. She's kind of slight in build. Tall. She's got a long nose. Sharp features. I guess bird-like in that regard, but I don't know why she's wearing one of those Greek dresses. It's not a toga, but it's the toga dress like Meg wears in Hercules.
It's called a chiton.
Chiton, thank you.
There's a word nobody needed, but I had on lock.
This is why I like hanging out with you, Ansel, because you know the words for things that I didn't know had words.
Yeah, I was just going to say that.
And I need to know
Meg
them
was
all.
hot.
Yeah.
That was going to be my contribution.
Yeah.
Okay. So
anyway, she's wearing a chiton.
But she's still in this urban city, so there's the girders that hold up the L sort of thing. Are taller, but it's dark and it's grimy and there's neon. But she's wearing a chiton.
No,
why?
Is she? Would she be a religious figure almost, like the person who holds the objective truth?
Yeah. So I think she's more of an advanced novice, not new, but not high priestess.
Okay, so she is part of an order of...
She's part of an order, yes.
Truth tellers.
She was trained, yes. And I think that's probably why she's wearing the chiton. Maybe...
Ooh,
They're oracles. They're oracles. I'm thinking the oracles of Delphi. That's
They're
exactly where she's coming from.
oracles,
That's where she's coming
absolutely.
from. They're huffing the cave juice, but
Hell
not.
yeah.
They're huffing the cave juice.
That's what it was when they went into hallucinogens. That's what I understand, at least. When they went into their trances, it was because they were breathing in fumes from volcanic activity.
It's definitely the most interesting theory.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, is enough for me to go with it.
Exactly. And there's nothing to say that just because you huffed the cave juice doesn't mean you didn't also talk to Apollo.
Yeah.
Don't right huff the cave juice.
Huff the cave juice. I love the cave juice. Okay, so what about some? Let's do like maybe like one or two more like of these NPC kind of characters.
Okay.
So we got the woman. I really love this lady, this oracle.
Yeah. The oracles are cool.
If you got a name for her, go for it. Names are not my strong suit.
You know, you could go like, you know, you could go something classical like an Ariadne or
I was thinking Electra, but yeah.
Electra.
Ooh, let's go for it.
Electra nachos.
It's sci-fi.
Ariadne's also very good.
Yeah.
Ariadne nachos.
I like the science fiction of like the Electra. I like that.
That was what made me, because the neon is what brought Electra to mind.
Sure. I can talk to you. It's about the person who's speaking the untruth.
Yeah, let's talk about it. That seems like an important person.
Who is extraordinarily stereotyped. She is another woman with blonde hair, and she is wearing a very crisp black military uniform.
Boy,
I don't know if she's
promise
wearing
I can spell.
slacks. No, it's so hard to type when people are watching.
And you created a new word. It was a mixture of long and blonde.
Yeah,
it's
Blonde.
true. Blonde.
Blonde
That's
hair.
her name, Blong.
Yeah, she's got blonde hair. Blong?
Yeah.
Yes. Commander Blong.
Lady Commander Blong.
Yes.
Commander Blong.
I love that.
There it is. It's
so
canon.
what do we think is her goal, right? Like, is she?
Yeah, what's her deal?
Like, is she just trying to tear it all down, or is this more of a like, oh, like I need to define what the truth is for its own, for the people's protection? Is it a power grab?
It's a power grab. She is in control, and she knows it. And now she's got this cool new thing that puts her with even more control. That was a sentence. She likes being in charge and having control, and she will do anything to maintain that control. I don't know if she's if she's just like a member of the police force, or if she's like in charge, but she's got some sort of position of power.
Do we think she justifies that to herself because she thinks that other people can't be trusted? Or like what is the thing that drives her to want more control to herself? Like, how does she justify it?
Yeah, because like in that sense that like no one sees themselves as the bad guy. What she's doing, she should probably see as what's best for the world.
Yeah, or justify. Like I because you guys screwed me over so bad, I am justified in stealing the truth from you.
Right, because you don't deserve it. So I need to tear it all down and rebuild it. Like, those are. But either way, she sees what she's doing as righteous.
Correct. I think it's more of the common people can't be trusted because look at the cesspool they've put us in. and so I can fix it. But I think that, yeah, it's probably also there it goes. It's gone. The thought is gone. I think it's also there was probably something in her past, and I just don't know it right now, that has led her to this decision. But she's very type A. I think it's type A personality, where she knows what's right. It's her way of the highway, and it's her way now, especially because she can make it so.
Yeah, but definitely some sort of trauma in her past leads her to being this kind of control freak.
Yes,
for sure. Yeah.
Do we maybe want to talk about who made her that way? Like who is in more power?
I don't know.
Or who, even if it's somebody in less power, who was like maybe important to her when she was younger. It might be a lever that Elektra could use against Commander Blanc if we know that like she is this way because of that thing.
I think she probably grew up with the system against her, and I think that this is giving her leverage against a system that didn't do her any favors. I think Commander Blanc grew up in poverty, maybe like a state orphanage workhouse thing, and she has fought tooth and nail to get where she is, and she knows what's best because she's seen the worst.
Jelly, can this orphanage be the very far future version of the Steelthorn Workhouse and Orphanage?
That's exactly what I was thinking.
We did a thing called the Ember of Discovery together, and there are these 4 British kids in Victorian England that were in this workhouse called Steelthorn. Oh, that made me happy.
Yeah.
Okay. Wild question here out of the blue, because Commander Blanc seems older. Is she Elektra's mom?
No.
Oh.
Okay, just checking. Ooh, I just rolled a natural 20.
She's I think they're similar in age. Elektra might even be older. This might be Elektra's daughter. I don't know.
Ooh.
But
that's giving Everything Everywhere All at Once vibes.
It sure does. But they're definitely not on speaking terms, and I don't think either of them maybe knows it.
That was my thought, is if there is a mother-daughter relationship, do they even know?
I don't think so.
Commander Blanc grew up in an orphanage,
right,
and
Elektra's all hopped up on cave juice. Didn't even know that she had a kid, and Commander Blanc ended up in an orphanage, or like maybe she gave her away and like joined the order.
Maybe
you have this kid that grew up with the gift.
Yeah.
And that's why Elektra's getting these visions, because it's that like genetic connection between mother and daughter.
Okay.
But as part of the order, she's too hopped up on cave juice to like actually go and do anything about it. So that's why she has to go get like the PCs.
Perfect.
Sorry, I love the cave.
The cave juices.
The cave
juice. TM.
Yeah.
Juices and pocket cocoa.
Yes, like in a dystopian sci-fi future, like people are like illegally like harvesting cave juice to like go on hallucinogenic trips and shit. You know, like, hey man, y'all want some cave juice? Like, you know.
Some cave juice.
Do you think she joined the order to reform herself, or was she already a part of the order and made a mistake while she was?
I think she was already. Yeah,
Okay.
I think she was already part of the order and made a mistake.
Oh, okay. So she was a young oracle who like fell in love with somebody, and they're not supposed to be banging it out, but she was like, "Fuck that! I'm gonna bang it out anyway."
Right.
At least not while you're on the cave juice.
Not while you're on the cave juice. Yeah.
Oh, if that's forbidden, because like that could.
Yeah, I mean,
like if
you're not going to let
creation
people do the
of
cave juice
oracles
while
is
they're
very
pregnant.
controlled,
No.
and you have a kid, like you conceive a kid while hopped up on cave juice, and like and you're seeing the truths of the universe, and now this baby is born with that ability baked in. That's very dangerous.
Yes.
This is again shades of Dune. That whole like.
Yes.
Oh gosh, what's the sister's name? Dang it.
Alicia.
Alicia, yes, thank you.
There you go.
Is it Alicia? Yeah.
I'll double check it.
It's Alicia or Alyssa or something like that. Starts with an A.
I'll put that goes in references we made. We
Dune. Yep. Dune.
You got it.
No points for guessing how often that's going to happen.
Aaliyah? ALIA?
Aaliyah. Thank you.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So I think we said 2 to 3 NPCs. We can go for one more. We have about 6 minutes left.
Who runs this world, I guess, is my question.
Oh.
Aside from girls.
I was gonna say girls, but
also about who run the world? Girls.
So speaketh the queen, yes.
Yes. No, I think that there is somebody in charge. Somebody's got to be in charge. I don't know.
Well, a bunch of people. Is it like a Senate situation?
I think it's the Senate, but it also has a figurehead.
Well, we said who run the world, girls. So is it just Beyonce? It's a Beyonce type.
Yeah. Oh, it's got to be. Oh, yeah. Well, of course it is. If we're singing truth into the world, of course.
Oh, hell yeah!
Of course, the most important person is the Beyonce of truth.
Yeah.
Yes.
The Beyonce of truth.
I'm writing that down, and you can't stop me.
Yeah, well,
you're right. I'm not going to.
If you want to, like, have one step away, it's the Eonce or the Aeonce of truth or whatever, you know. But yes, it's the Beyonce of truth.
Fantastic.
Just a beautiful melanated woman with like a gorgeous afro.
Yes.
Love that.
Have you guys watched Arcane?
I've watched season 1 of Arcane. I still have not watched season 2 of Arcane.
I haven't watched any of it yet, but I hear it's great.
It is very good. I think that you would enjoy it a lot. There is a character, and Mel, I think. She's a melanated woman. She has this beautiful metallic makeup on all the time. And that's what I imagine the Beyonce of truth wearing.
Yes. Love it.
Do we think that the Beyonce of truth sings a new truth or sings the truth of consensus?
Ooh.
Is that her duty? Get it out.
That would depend on whether she's...
It's a big duty.
That would depend on if she's actually a figurehead or if she's actually in charge.
Yeah.
Because if it's the former, she's singing the consensus. But if she's actually in charge, she's singing a new truth. I don't know. How do you guys feel about that?
Just because she has like the most beautiful voice doesn't necessarily mean that she like writes the songs. right? A
True.
lot of the times, like if we want to like kind of like make it to like make it fit within that kind of like government theme, uh if there is a shadow cabinet behind her, not even a cabinet behind her that is making decisions, they are writing the things for her to sing, kind of
Mm-hmm.
thing, so that's
Okay.
what that council of women behind her is, helping her with that for her daily broadcasts to the
Sure.
society, to sing the song of the day.
Yes. And I think that perhaps as part of like the overarching truth and the towards the rise of authoritarianism, I think that shadow cabinet is becoming more of a similar mind to try and seize control. I hate to bring up Project 2025, but it's kind of like that, but
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
shadow truth.
Yeah, so like if Commander Blanc is part of a movement
Mhm.
uh in opposition to the Beyonce of Truth, right? And the cabinet is beginning to agree with Commander Blanc,
Mhm.
we can see Commander Blanc beginning to like grab shares of the population. And as the population gets behind Commander Blanc, the Beyonce of Truth's vocal power diminishes while Commander Blanc's is increasing.
Yes.
Actually, that kind of reminds me of K-pop Demon Hunters with the Hanmoon,
Oh
right?
yeah.
Like, and the Sasha boys come in and they start stealing the fans away, kind of thing.
I mean, do we want to do a double cross on ourselves here? I don't know if this is worth it for a one shot, but in the course of the world, if we know Commander Blanc is trying to undermine the cabinet that speaks the truth to Beyonce, um, if by trying to undermine that, she is in fact helping the truth be better,
Ooh.
like she is inadvertently saving actual truth,
True.
but her methods are bad, right? Like what she's doing is objectively wrong. She is abusing the power that was given to her by birth, but in doing so, she is also potentially going to save the Beyonce of truth. I don't know. Maybe that's too much.
I think, perhaps the cabinet as it is constructed could be imperfect, as all things are, and Commander Blanc sees that imperfection, but is too extreme, right? So like neither of them are necessarily like correct, right? It's like, to bring it back to like our real world situation right now, right? You have like the fecklessness of one side versus the authoritarianism of the other side, right? The other side is too weak-willed to do anything, and then this side is too strong-armed and is actively like taking away freedoms and repressing the
Mm.
truth. And both are incorrect ways to govern the people. Like her first few albums of Truth were banging, but now she's just kind of phoning it. Question: so it sounds like this world then is magical. I'm
Mhm.
curious, Jelly, as to what kind of like magical system are you seeing in this?
I think this is really the key one because if you can speak it into being, you can make it. And if you know how to wield that power effectively, you can do anything with it. Um, I think there is also a pretty high level of technology. Um, but I think in terms of supernatural magic, I think truth speaking is it.
So, true speaking is the highest form of magic.
Yes.
Okay.
And all, if there is any other magic, it all is a form of that. And I think that's because it is the only form of magic. That is why there's a whole order dedicated to doing cave juice about it, as opposed to
Oh,
Joe Schmo on the corner can conjure up an illusion for you. He can try, but it's all actual smoke and mirrors.
So cave juice isn't the only way. It's just the most controlled way.
It is the most controlled way. And I think it's probably like at this point, a ritual.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
But I don't think it is the only way.
What you're describing reminds me of a thing that I came up with once, where magic could be accessed, but you had to like find your like bliss first, right? It could it could be singing, but it could be dancing, or it could be making pottery, right? Like you could use it, but it's like an artistic expression kind of thing. You know, true speakers, you know, singing is like one of the more potent forms of the thing, but there are other ways to kind of connect with that pool of shared power.
Yes. And I don't know that this magic is necessarily accessible to the common man. I think, and I say man meaning human. I think that this is controlled or reserved, and I don't know if it's controlled or if it's reserved for the oracles traditionally, because it is so powerful.
Do we control it by controlling access to whatever the active thing in cave juice is, or do we control it by controlling the birth lines of people who have the capability?
Given sci-fi, I think that if you, as with anything, there are people who are better at it and there are people who are worse at it. I don't know that it's a birth line thing, and I'm trying to determine whether or not it's because I'm trying to differentiate it from the Bene Gesserit. But
it could be like bending.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, I think so. So I think people can do it if you learn and are trained, but the place to get the learning and the training is the temple. And to get into the temple, you have to be a novitiate, and to be a novitiate, you have to take vows. Yeah,
and it's heavily the power is heavily amplified if you're on the cave juice, because it lets your brain kind of get to that like.
It's a shortcut to the trance,
right? The trance, the what do they call it in Soul?
Dang!
You know what I'm talking about? Like
I
when
do.
you hit that the zone, I think is what they called it. When you're in the zone, the cave juice kind of helps you get there. It helps you kind of let go of all the things like around you, and lets you kind of untether from the world and kind of in that heady space of magic.
Yeah, cool.
I love it. Okay, let's I think that's and NPCs. Let's move to maps and location segment now, Ansel. How about that?
Yeah, I think that's great.
Okay, so we need to think about some like key locations, Jelly, in this world that we are creating here. So like what's the like let's start off with like this city, this like metropolis that we're in.
It is, yeah, it's big.
So so there's a mega city even, yeah.
Mega city. Megalopolis.
Megalopolis.
No one's ever done that. That's fine.
Okay, so what is the name of our Megalopolis?
What was the word? That's the one.
Marin.
You know what? Maybe we should pick one that we can say.
Well, we could take the first half of it and call it like
City.
Marunopolis.
Oh, I like Marunopolis. Yeah.
Marunopolis, okay.
Marunopolis.
All right, what about so like I don't know that we'll necessarily be leaving out of Marunopolis, but like what are some key locations within Marunopolis? Like maybe like what's like the elite area versus like the street level kind of thing.
Yeah. I think it's near a mountain, and I think that the the Truth Speaker temple is near that mountain or on that mountain.
May I suggest the megacity is built on and around said mountain?
Ooh, yes. I like that. And the temple's probably in the hoity-toity area, because people like their truths being spoken.
Do we think the hoity-toity area is towards the top of the mountain or more towards the bottom? Here's my thought. If the top of the mountain is A, harder to get to, B, has less space, and C is colder, maybe we invert the expectation.
Yeah, may as well. Let's do it. What happened? Yeah, let's see what happens when we do that. Because I've never thought about it like that before.
That could have started off even as a the leadership should be at the bottom lifting up its citizenry. But
and now it's been perverted.
After a while. Yeah.
Yeah.
To now it's like, well, this is where it's warmer and safer from the elements because it's like becomes more inhospitable the higher up you get on the mountain.
Yeah. I think there's probably a tram that goes up and down. I don't know. Does it go around? Like in a spiral? Or in
I always love a spiral train.
Yeah. I was going to say, it's either a spiral that goes from the bottom to the top or it goes in concentric circles.
To keep in line with the musical references, I think it started from the bottom, but now it's here.
Fantastic. All right. Yeah, no, it's a spiral then. It's a spiral. It starts from the bottom and then it goes up to the top as much as it can. But the further you go up, the harder it is to get a train because they're all in disrepair because it's so far up.
And the trains go up and they stay there.
They stay there.
See and how many music references we can do.
They stay there until their brakes give out and then they come crashing down. That would be a fun roller coaster.
Yes.
Yes, I'm here for that. It's like Splash Mountain, but you start off the first half, you're like,
dystopian and depressing.
Nice. Okay. So what's the higher up area, the street level, which would be a higher up.
Yes.
Where the poorer people live.
Yeah.
What do we want to call that neighborhood?
Tippy Top.
Tippy Top?
Tippy Top.
Sure. And I'm imagining it kind of like, I don't know how many people are crammed up there. Have they started to build like Kowloon walled cities type thing where the top of the mountain has become obscured by apartments?
Oh, so there's like towers and shit up there.
Yeah, it looks like the mountain is wearing a little chef hat.
That's sick as hell.
I
tenements.
love that.
And they're getting even colder. So like the people who live up in the spires on top of this mountain have to wear parkas and stuff all the time. We get this very Snowpiercer.
Yeah. It's going on the list. I love Snowpiercer.
Yes, one of the big secrets to world building is look to your influences and steal an amalgam.
Absolutely.
And not steal as in just do what they do whole cloth, but take the things that you love, the influences from them, and make them your own.
We're citing our sources.
Well, and recognize what it is about them that makes it relevant, I think.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Any other areas that you want to flesh out here, Jelly?
There's got to be a Beyonce of Truth arena. People are going to want to see the Beyonce of Truth live, not just on TV.
Oh, so they hold concerts and shit. Yeah.
Are there enough people where I'm trying to get a sense of scale, and I don't know that this is the right way to do it. Are there enough people to fill a stadium, but have the tickets be up for lottery. And if you win a lottery ticket to see the Beyonce of Truth that day, if she's having concerts every day, that's a lot of concerts. But that would also mean there are a lot of people.
Yeah, I think
Maybe
there probably
it's
are
a
a ton of people.
smaller.
If it's a mega city, there's probably tons of people there.
That's fair.
You know,
It's gotta. Okay, so there's got to be layers of buildings as we go from the top down the bottom as well. There's got to be they've probably built up. You see more of the city now than the mountain.
yeah.
Yeah.
Your concert area, my suggestion would be that there's some sort of like mega dome in the mountain at the base level. It's been hollowed out into this huge dome that people can travel to see Beyonce, the Beyonce of Truth, do her thing at
Do you
the.
think it's like a Hodge thing? Like you have to at some point, and every so
Oh,
often,
yes.
make your
Yes.
pilgrimage to the interior.
Yeah, absolutely. I think the top of this mountain is probably severely overcrowded too, right? Like
Mhm.
and at the bottom where people are more affluent, they have so much more space. Like spaces, they have too much space, whereas up
Yeah.
there everybody else is like asshole to elbow.
Mhm.
Okay.
How does that work with the economy of heating? When you're living on top of the mountain, you need more resources shipped in. You cannot make those yourself. Like things for heat. I guess you can have a mine up there if the mountain bears coal, but how do they get food and water and more clothing? And I think that there's this weird dichotomy of you're living in this more inaccessible area, and so things are more expensive, but you don't have the money because you live in the more inaccessible area.
Can I throw us a curveball here?
Sure.
Yes.
The thought occurs to me: why do all these people live on one mountain? Is the rest of the world just fucked?
It's gotta be.
So, is this a post scarcity world that has rediscovered scarcity?
Yes.
That's so sad.
Yes.
We all have replicators. We have everything we could ever want, but we have to live on this one island because we fucked the rest of the world to get here.
Mm-hmm.
And now we live in this dystopic tower that we built on Mount Everest, or whatever.
Yeah, I love that.
Yes.
I think that's cool.
That's not too much. Okay.
Well, that also then ties into one of our earlier key themes, which is that we fucked the world. The
The
world
world is dying.
Yeah, maybe there's only like a couple like small like last like bastions of places like on this world that are even left.
Yeah.
Like as far as they know, like this might be the last society. There could be other mountains out there that people have built on, but fuck if we know.
We've always lived on this one. Yeah.
Yeah. And you don't leave the mountain, if they created some sort of like artificial atmosphere around this mountain, we stay on the mountain. We do not leave the mountain.
Right. And maybe that's just that must be how they can quote unquote sustain having the least privileged people live where there's no natural resources. They have the stuff that they need, but it's
there are no
stuff.
resources left to exploit except each other.
Correct.
Yeah.
Oh. Yes.
Love that. Okay. I think we're cooking with some gas here, y'all. This is looking good.
I think so. Yeah.
I think this key location part dovetails very nicely into like governments and boundaries. So we already said boundary, like we do not leave the mountain. Like we know that
Don't leave
for
the mountain.
Sure.
There's a mountain.
So that like there's a delineation of class based on where you are on the mountain.
Yeah.
The governmental system, I think we've already come up with a bit as well.
Mm-hmm.
With the Beyonce of Truth and her cabinet. So then, okay, question. Commander Blanc is, that to me sounds like a militaristic position, right?
Yes.
So is she, if she's like this like young hotshot commander that's risen through the ranks of the military, but what is Marunopolis fighting against? Are there things out there that we fight to keep off the mountain? The monstrosities that were once humanity or something? Or is it more to control the people on the mountain?
I think it's got to be control.
I was also thinking control.
Because we've established that we think that we're the only ones left.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, go on, Jelly.
Yeah.
No, I was trying to think if there was a place for like outsiders or monsters in there, and I don't know that there is. I think that at this point, all of the settleable land around the mountain has been claimed.
Mm-hmm.
And so there are no more mysteries until you hit the edge of the world, basically.
Yeah. Whatever wall that they've built to keep whatever.
There's a wall, or there's a drop off, and
Mhm.
that's the world is somehow, ironically, now flat. It's flooded so much that I'm trying to like place it in geography, and the only place I can think of is the Himalayas. So you've got these mountains, there's valleys in there. There's a valley to either side, like on the north there's China, on the south there's going to be India, and maybe it just like drops off at the edge of subcontinental India. Maybe the ocean is
uninhabitable,
just gone. Yeah. It's gone.
That
I don't know.
gaseous stuff you have there, maybe like that's all that's left is like this like corrosive.
Oh, it's haze. Yeah.
This corrosive haze.
We don't know what's down
The
there.
fog.
Yeah, nobody knows what's below the haze, but like you can't get through the haze because it's destructive.
It's the haze, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, but we try to make it sciencey.
Oh yeah, perfect.
The haze line.
Hell yeah.
There it is.
I love it. Okay, so our boundary is the haze line. Can't go beneath the haze line. We have our government system already set up. So yeah, I think we're good. So I think we just choose our main location and cook then. I think we've done pretty well, and we filled in a lot of these blanks in the earlier segments.
Yeah.
So if there's anything else you want to establish on government, Jelly, or boundaries, we can. Otherwise, we can just move on to choosing our main location for this story and cook.
I like leaving it a little ambiguous, especially for a one-shot, because then you can kind of come up with an explanation on the fly, as opposed to trying to force an answer into a pre-existing doctrine.
Love it. Okay, so what's our main location for this story?
I mean, I think it's got to be somewhere near Tippy Top, if not in Tippy Top.
I agree. Yeah. Uncle Dan's Noodle Stand.
Yes, Noodle Stand.
Are we going to locate? Yes, hyper local. Hell yeah. I'm here for this.
Okay, so our main location for this is Uncle Dan's Noodle Stand.
Uncle Dan's Noodle Stand.
Our heroes. Or sheroes.
And I need Uncle Dan. I'm going to mess up his name. I need him to be played by the dad from Everything Everywhere All at Once.
Kihei Kwan? Or the granddad, James Hong?
Kihei Kwan.
So are we saying that then, like, the characters that they're creating are people that work at and or frequent Uncle Dan's Noodle Stand?
I think so.
Okay. And
this is how they know each other.
Yeah, they know each other by, the Noodle Stand is like where they all met in Tippy Top. And
maybe right outside is where the scene between Commander Blanc and Elektra happens, and that's their hook. And maybe they need to go on their pilgrimage to the Grand Circus, and they take the train. That might be too long. I don't know. But you got to save the Beyonce of truth.
Okay, so Elektra knows that this Commander Blanc is going to assassinate the Beyonce of truth or do something to the Beyonce of truth, and reaches out to this like random assortment of people at the noodle stand, like, you're all I have, but I can see that like the strands of. Oh man! So, well, I think we'll have to like release this. Like,
Oh yes,
we're using this like
absolutely.
whiteboard to keep track of all these ideas,
Yes.
and we now have a picture of Key as Uncle Dan, which is just great.
Amazing.
Maybe like she sees like, I see that, in you is the capacity to be like heroes. I need you to go do this thing. I cannot leave. I am
Yeah.
part of the order, but you can you could affect
Yeah.
change.
I feel like maybe Elektra knows Uncle Dan, and Uncle Dan has a good eye for people, and so she's like, can you find me some people, because I can't find some people. And Uncle Dan's like, I got you. And that's where our
Is
folks
Uncle
come in.
Dan a freedom fighter?
I think so.
And like the people that hang out at the noodle stand are actually like young revolutionaries that he's like teaching to be like young revolutionaries.
I like that.
I'm here for it.
The noodle stand is like it is a noodle stand. He's very proud of his noodles, but like also in the back room, he's fighting for the rights of the people.
The Bernie Sanders "It's Okay to Be Mad at Capitalism" book.
Yeah.
Can I push us in a different direction? Yeah. I think instead of like intentionally and outwardly raising revolutionaries, like saying, hey kids, you're revolutionaries now, he has been quietly giving them the lessons of revolution.
Yes.
Just by virtue of them coming to the noodle shop.
Yeah. I like that much more.
Yeah, I like that a lot.
It's a lot less in your face, which makes sense for an older man running a noodle stand.
Mm-hmm. And
it's got this Yoda vibe about it that I love.
Yeah, I like that kind of like doing that, but in a very quiet way. Yes. Like they don't even realize that they're getting these like important life lessons. It's like the Miyagi style of teaching karate.
Precisely, Mr. Miyagi. Mm-hmm. That's what I wanted, not Yoda. Yeah.
So what's the plot then? Like, what's the thing that the Commander Blanc is trying to do?
Commander Blanc is going to use her fake truth speaking to is she going to try to take the place of the Beyonce of truth?
I mean, I think that makes sense. Yeah. So if our leader is the Beyonce, what's the antithesis of Beyonce?
The Iggy Azalea of falsity.
Like,
who are those white power twins that got featured on Colbert a few years ago?
The who?
White power twins. Oh my god.
Yeah, they're twin girls who sing country music about white power. It's truly upsetting.
That's very upsetting.
Yeah,
I am glad to know I have no idea who these people are. But that's but that's whoever the vibe, they are. Right? That's the vibe. Yeah.
Yeah.
We are just doing Sinners. Dang it.
We are just. God damn it.
Well, all right, it's Mumford and Sons. Okay, we all know.
So Beyonce is the one that comes out every day and sings. Right. So she sings the song of the day that is like literally the song of the day. Right. This is like the record of the truth.
She
of the
greets
day.
the dawn. Oh my god. Yeah.
And so there's always been a Beyonce of truth to sing the song of the dawn, right? To help the next day come. It's like the only thing keeping the haze line from rising, let's say.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Even if that's not true, we believe it. Yep.
Right. Yes. Yeah. Who knows if that's actually true?
The sun comes up and it's warm and it makes the fog go away and stay down. So it at least has an observable scientific thing behind it.
Maybe Blanc believes that like beneath the haze line, it like is a world ready to be retaken. So she wants to get beneath the haze line, and the only way to do that is to raise it. And so she needs to take over the song, so she can raise the haze line.
Oh, so it's less like subverting the Beyonce directly and more about like empire building. Like she wants to
The people are overcrowded. We need more space. I believe that I'm doing a justice to those up in Tippy Top because I was raised in the slums of Tippy Top in an orphanage, and we need to take over. But in doing so, like we know that the haze line is corrosive, right? So many people will die in raising that haze line.
Is it the haze line? And this is a thought we don't have to go with it. Is the haze line corrosive, or is this far enough in the future where the air pressure below a certain altitude will be hard to breathe?
Ooh.
Could be.
Yeah, oh man.
I mean,
so
probably
you
might
get
be
the
both,
bends if you go too far down this mountain.
Exactly.
We've gotten too used to living at this altitude. If we go down there, we just in on each other.
Exactly. It's like the spacers from The Expanse. If they if you grew up on an asteroid, you can't go to Earth. Your body's gonna crush itself, man.
Yeah. At least that's what all the scientists say, but Commander Blanc doesn't believe in science.
Commander Blanc does not believe in science. Commander Blanc believes in twangy folk rock.
Right to rule through folk music. Okay.
I don't think Commander Blanc even sings. I think she does like terrible like Kesha rap. I like Kesha. I think Kesha's a great person.
Her name out of your mouth.
Kesha's a great person, but take the music that Kesha makes and make it like a terrible cover.
No, it's Milli Vanilli. She stole the voices. She stole the voices. She's pretending like it's her voice, but it's not her voice. She's stealing voices like fucking Ursula or Milli Vanilli.
Fucking Ursula.
All right, tell us about Uncle Dan's noodle stand.
Yes.
Uncle Dan's noodle stand. This is our setting. He has one thing on the menu, and that is noodles. It will differ from day to day. It just says noodles. It just says Uncle Dan's noodle stand on the front. You come in, you get noodles, you get some tea or hot water, your beverage of choice. It's going to have to change from day to day depending on what supplies there are. He's always got noodles. He's always got hot water. Generally has tea. Maybe some sort of distilled liquor of some variety that he runs in a still out back.
Do we think it's like an occasion? You know that Uncle Dan is about to lay down some truths on you when it's when the still liquor comes out.
Yes,
when the white lightning comes out.
Exactly. It's 100% moonshine. Yeah. He pulls out the mason jar. Do they still have mason jars in the future? They probably still have mason jars in the future.
They will
pulls
always
out the mason
have
jars.
Infinitely
They will always have
recyclable.
mason jars. Yeah. Pulls that out. Puts a couple of little cups down, like sake cups. I don't know how he gets it from the mason jar into the sake cups without spilling a drop, but he does.
Because that's his magic. His magic is through his cooking and
magic.
His
exactly.
distillery. Like if like we were talking about like artistic expression is magic, like
this is his thing.
This is his magic.
Uncle Dan knows the truth. That it's not just singing.
Uncle Dan knows the truth. Uncle Dan knows the truth.
Yeah.
I'm just going to type that phrase. Uncle Dan knows the truth.
Uncle Dan knows the truth, man. Y'all don't know. Uncle Dan he on another level, man.
I want to be Uncle Dan when I grow up. Damn.
I love Uncle Dan already. I imagine I have a very, that real like high pitched voice that Uncle Dan has, or that he has.
Yeah. Does anybody know Key. Can we get Key
Oh my god,
on
that'd
here
be
just to play
amazing.
Uncle Dan?
I would die. I would just die.
I would also die, but it would
I
be
feel
so
like
good.
a couple years ago we could have gotten Key. I don't know that we can get Key
I don't think
right
we
now.
can anymore.
Yeah.
No.
Like at the end of
He's
this,
busy.
at
I'm
the end
happy
of the
for
one
him.
shot, like you would have seen my soul released from my body.
Yes.
I would just be dead.
Maybe we can hire Key on Cameo just to say like the key phrases that we need.
That would be hilarious.
I'm pretty sure you're not allowed to do that, but
Okay. You know what? That's fair. That would be so many breaches of
right
union
But
contract.
How do you copyright that? Okay. I need you to perform in my audio drama, but I'm gonna do it by having you read out Cameo greetings.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. No.
Hey Susan, happy birthday! I am your father.
All right, so we get Unc. So Unc knows the truth, and he's got some like young punks that frequent his spot that he's been like in a quiet way, kind of teaching them the truth. I love it.
Yeah.
Are our players taking that part?
Yeah. Right.
Mm-hmm.
So, is Uncle Dan's Noodle Shop still the setting? Like, is this a save Uncle Dan's Noodle Shop situation? Or a learn things around Uncle Dan's Noodle Shop situation? Or do we leave from Uncle Dan's Noodle Shop and go to a second or third location? How bottled is this?
I think that it would be... there's a part of me, my gut instinct is this is where we start, this is where we learn about the world, and then we move. But I think that it would be a fun challenge to have it all take place inside the noodle stand.
That could be fun. It might also be really interesting to like suggest that you need to leave the noodle stand, but then if we can contrive a way that you can't seem to manage to leave the noodle stand.
People are always coming into the door as you're trying to walk out of it, and I'm just imagining like a one setting play. There's always some reason that you need to go back and take care of what's happening right there.
So
Uncle Dan tells you to go see Beyonce, and but there are these punks who are going to come beat up Uncle Dan and steal his noodle recipe, and then God darn it, Blonde is here.
So then how do they stop the plot if they can't leave the noodle stand?
Well, that's the question. What is the plot? Are we directly engaged in Blong? Or
right, are we at that level, or is this a more smaller introductory story into a world? Like maybe the story of this is just them learning what their art is.
Yeah.
Like maybe this is just a story of how they even get power to go on a mission.
I mean, if Blong is trying to like recruit kids like them to go below the haze line, and this is how they learn that they don't need to do that kind of shit, like, I guess what's the moral that we want to hit with this? Is
so orphans have been disappearing because they're being recruited by Blong. And because like Blong is creating like a secret army or something.
Yeah, I think maybe Blong's subversive truth speaking she uses to try and get some orphans
to influence the youth.
Her side influence the youth. Yeah. And I think that's what Elektra witnesses. I don't know that. I was going to say I don't know that she's successful, but the whole point is that it's always successful.
It's working well enough for now. Yeah.
Yeah.
50% of the time, it works all the time.
Exactly.
Comes back to the noodle shop to warn Uncle Dan.
I think Elektra knows that Uncle Dan knows the truth.
Do you think she needs help from Uncle Dan? What brings Elektra to Uncle Dan?
I think that they've known each other for a long time, just as... I think I know where you're going, Maui.
You say it.
Is Uncle Dan Blong's dad?
Yeah, that's...
Oh my God. Electra and Uncle Dan got jiggy with it, and now they have to deal with the consequences.
Mm-hmm.
Correct. Yep.
And she never told Uncle Dan. It'd be weird if she called him Uncle Dan. She just calls him Dan. But she never told Dan about the kid.
Mm-hmm. Which is why she never got his lessons.
She taught him how to connect with the truth.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Maybe he used to be at the temple and then was like, nah, this isn't for me after all. But just kidding. I make noodles and moonshine. Ho, ho, ho.
Mm-hmm. The optimal ending for me is that Electra is called Aunt Electra.
Perfect. Aunt Electra.
Quick, who plays Electra?
Carmen Sandiego. No.
Well,
that's not a real person.
Jennifer Garner, but then
I was going to say Jennifer Garner is the one. Who do I... honestly, in my head, it looks like Kristen Wiig, but with brown hair.
Oh, okay.
And I don't know if that's necessarily... and you know what? Kristen Wiig can do dramatic parts, and I fully believe in her capability to be this badass person.
We're fan casting her anyway.
We're fan casting.
We are.
Yeah, this just gives us directions of how to run the NPCs.
This or Sandra Bullock.
She doesn't have to pull it off.
Sandra, like Blindside Sandra Bullock, or no?
Oh no, that's perfect. Yeah, a little older than that, but yeah.
But less racially problematic.
This picture. Yeah, I'm thinking this picture of Kristen Wiig.
Okay, I was like, really, Blindside Sandra Bullock?
No, we've got enough of that already.
Once was plenty.
Once was
too
plenty.
Many.
Yeah.
Okay, so we got Electra and Uncle Dan.
That's funny because her hair is kind of giving Jennifer Garner right there.
Exactly.
Right? We kind of got the best of both worlds.
You did.
I just Googled Kristen Wiig brown hair, and the internet provided.
Beautiful.
Thank you, internet.
Thanks, Google. I'm starting to feel like we're going to need another location, even if it's just...
I agree.
As a backup.
We have the Grand Circus.
I would like to go to the Grand Circus. I think that would be fun.
Okay, so then we need a transit. So
the train.
Yes.
So the train.
We take the train.
So let's
Uncle
talk
Dan's
about the train.
Stand to the train to the circus.
Let's talk about the train and let's talk about the circus. What do they look like? What are some key things about them? We got 10 minutes.
The train is more CTA than Metro.
Okay.
That's right. Screw everybody who doesn't live in Chicago.
Yeah. No, so it's going to be more like a subway train. So it's got shorter cars. Maybe it's only... No, this is a giant city. It's got to have a long string of cars. But given how the gradation is around the mountain, it's got to be short cars. If they were long cars, it would get stuck.
Oh, so it's just crap loads of short cars?
Crap loads of short cars. And you know what? They're probably even mixed and matched. So pick your favorite public transit rail. And if it has a short car, that's probably in there somewhere.
Yeah. I think the more like common cars would probably be standing room only. You're holding on to a strap.
Oh, for like an hour and a half while you go down this frickin' mountain.
Yeah, and you're like just like shoulder to shoulder with people. Super overcrowded trains like in India.
No. Back up. Hold on. Slow down. This is a Mecca. This is a pilgrimage. There is a journey of challenge that we have to undergo to travel from tippy top.
True.
Into the inner world to see the Beyonce.
To even gain access to the train?
Well, I'm thinking maybe you have changed stations.
Oh.
Like there's the crap trains at the top of the mountain, and then you change stations to multiple times to get all the way into the interior.
That makes sense to me.
For the other neighborhoods down the mountain.
That's fair, because if you take the one train from the top all the way down, it would take you hours to get anywhere. There's got to be segments.
Mm-hmm. And you got to think about how does that train get back up then? Like, do you just run one train all day, or is it multiple trains going up and back? Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's multiple trains going up and back.
How long do you think it takes to travel down this huge mountain? Like how many stops? How many days? 5 hours. Okay, because like hyperspeed train, multiple stops.
I think I'm also vastly underestimating the size of this mountain, but I think it takes
sometimes we make mountains out
most
of
the day.
molehills. It's fine. Jelly, you have an all-time laugh.
Thank you.
That? Great laugh.
I appreciate it.
So we have to make multiple stops on the way to the Great Circus. I mean, you want to get there to hear the Beyonce sing The Dawn.
Oh, true. Okay, so you're leaving.
Do you leave like the day before?
I think you leave the day before, or even the night before, like midnight. No, depending on when the dawn happens. So if this is India-ish,
you're getting
it's
there
just
4 in the morning.
Equator. Yeah. So you're going to want to leave at like 10 o'clock at night.
Mm-hmm.
So that you can be in your seat, button chair at 4 a.m.
Let's, for the sake of poetry, do you leave at dusk to arrive at dawn?
Oh, hell yeah.
If you're leaving from Tippy Top, it's a dusk to dawn ride.
Yes.
From dusk till dawn. That's what we can call it. That's never been used before.
Oh, no, it hasn't. Nope, never.
Never.
Not even once with vampires.
Which Sinners is basically like From Dusk Till Dawn for Black folk.
You're so right. I
mean,
I like Sinners way more though.
Me too. But like even to the
better.
the amount of time it takes for you to actually realize that it's vampires.
Yeah.
That's my favorite thing about that movie is like you forget for the majority of the runtime that there are even vampires involved. And then you're like, oh,
I didn't even know.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I had a hypothesis going in that it was demons.
You didn't already know. That's great.
I didn't already know. Yeah. I did a very good job because I knew I wanted to see it. I did a very good job of keeping myself from any spoilers.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So we have the train. So then Noodle Shop, train, Grand Circus.
Is there food on the train?
No. I don't think there's room.
Yeah,
there's
at least
probably
not
food
for
at the stations.
At least not in the common cars.
You couldn't even bring food with you. That's how tight it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially not in the common cars. Like, there's probably like cars for like rich folk that have like food service.
That's it. You buy when you change to the last train. That's when you buy your snacks because there's room to eat them.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, interesting. Okay. Almonds. I just want like almonds to be a snack option.
Okay.
Brennan Lee Mulligan and his love.
As it should be, yeah.
Almonds are tasty. Are they normal or do they have like flavors?
Oh, I mean, you're getting them out of a
spiced
replicator. They probably taste wrong unless you get the spice on them.
That's fair.
Yeah, they don't quite taste like almonds.
It's like in Star
never
Trek
eat plain
where it's
almond.
like, oh man, the real food. This is food. Oh man.
Yeah. The
they probably
replicator
have
tries
real
its best.
food down at the base.
Yes.
Like,
yes,
the Beyonce of truth, it ain't eating replicator food.
No.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
I want now that you mentioned like food and everything, I need the Beyonce of truth to be more like the Lizzo of truth. I want her to be curvy and well fed and taken care of.
Yeah. You know,
like,
she thick though.
Yeah. Mesopotamian fertility goddess.
Yeah. 3 C's.
Yes.
Yeah.
The Beyonce of truth with the Lizzo booty.
Yes. And I mean this in the most loving way possible, because I need to see more curvy gals in places of power.
Yes, 100%.
So say we all.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's the train. Do we want to talk about the circus for a hot second?
Oh, yes, the circus.
What's the key thing about the Grand Circus? And I suspect, not to get too far ahead of ourselves, that we don't get to spend much time in the Grand Circus. Getting there is probably the majority of our experience.
Yeah, I think the bulk of this adventure happens on the train.
Yeah.
Like on the train and at the stops.
So let's come up with like 3 truths about the Grand Circus.
It's not just about it has other attractions besides the Beyonce of Truth. I think that there are other shows happening, other things to do.
Yeah. Sporting event, like whatever sport they have left, mountain ball, whatever they call it. Plays happen there. Like I think whatever is happening at the Grand Circus, like the Grand Circus probably has multiple stages, and like those things get broadcast out to the population.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, of course, because it's the Grand Circus. I mean,
yeah,
this is our opiate.
Yeah. So there's like Grand Circus. So there's like GCB, Grand Circus Broadcasting. There's GCB 1, GCB 2, GCB 3, GCB 4, GCB 5, GCB 6, GCB 7, GCB Heaven.
I was wondering if you would take it there, and you did. And I'm happy for it.
To the BBC. Yeah. So I think there's like multiple like Grand Circus channels that you can tune into. They probably have some like screwed up like game shows or like Squid Game like things where people actually die.
Yeah.
Some population control bullshit.
It's got to come from somewhere.
Oh.
Sorry. Is it too far?
People!
No, that's beautiful.
No, it's exactly what it should be. They're feeding the Beyonce of Truth people.
No, I don't think she eats people. I think maybe that's what feeds the replicator food.
Oh God, I love it.
All the food is people?
All of
just
the food
reconstituted humans.
I mean,
I love it.
There's a subtext in Star Trek that the replicator food is human waste.
That's kind of it's taken just like the waste elements, but there are so many people that I don't know. I would assume that they can recycle all the waste, but I don't know. What is their water system like?
It's all transporters.
I'm getting too
it's
getting lost in the sauce here. But
they're just recycling. They're just forever recycling urine.
Okay.
They're for recycling urine plus whatever like rain barrels they have to collect any natural.
Oh yeah, what is the rain cycle like? Is it just always raining?
It is. Yes, this is Seattle.
Yeah. I was just thinking like lean into that Blade Runner sitch that we had for talking.
Oh, absolutely. Earlier. Yeah. Yeah, heavy rain.
I wonder,
it's either raining or snowing.
I wonder if they haven't been below the tippy top, if they've ever seen rain.
Yeah, for them it would just be snow flurries.
It would just be snow, yeah.
Yeah, like constant like snow,
frosty fog.
Most people probably like hurry from place to place to get back inside. Like people don't hang out outside in Tippy Top.
No.
Which means like transportation on Tippy Top, like snowboarding with fucking rockets and skis
just to
and
try
shit
and
like
get
that.
out of the cold faster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm here for that.
Wind chill be damned.
I'm writing rocket snowboards down without any context.
Perfect.
I'm just going to leave it there.
Also, rocket snowboards. Okay, so another truth about the circus. So we have like broadcasting thing.
I think they have
like the size of a small suburb.
It's giant. Yeah. There's tons of things. There's food. I think you can get real popcorn here somehow.
Yeah.
For like a reasonable price.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. No, they've got greenhouses. They can grow corn. It'll be fine.
Oh, and in addition to the Beyonce of Truth, like the other True Speakers also, the Truth Seekers of this level, at least, which would be like all the highest level Truth Speakers, probably also sing throughout the day. Like, there's probably other things being sung out, but like the Beyonce Truth sings in the dawn. Like, that's her function as the queen.
Is there a necessary minimum of Truth Speakers to like just make sure that everything continues happening?
Like the Truth Seekers are probably literally powering the city using magic, right? So yeah,
there's a contingent of 12 Truth Seekers who are just there to sing in the electricity.
What's the standard size of a choir?
Oh God, are we doing choirs of angels? Shit, yeah.
Oh, choir, not wire. I was like, dude, it depends on what you're wiring.
Yeah, it's a 12 gauge.
Choir.
Depends on what you're choiring. Yeah, no.
Chamber choirs range from 8 to 40 singers. Large choral groups, 40 or more, sometimes 100. That's a lot. I think probably somewhere between 12 and 40. I would say.
Yeah. 12 and 14 sounds good.
There you go.
You got 12. You've got 3 each for standard SATB orchestration.
12 to 13, we said.
Yeah. So you have your like dawn choir that takes over after she sings in the dawn. Does she sing it? Does she sing out the dusk, or you sing in the dusk as well? Does she come out and perform twice a day?
Is there a counter Beyonce whose job it is to sing away the sun?
Like maybe it's her husband. It's the Luther Vandross of Truth.
Hell yeah! There it is.
Never too much. Okay. So, and then you have your dawn choir and your dusk choir. One choir sings from dawn till dusk, and one choir sings from dusk till dawn.
And they are responsible for like multiple aspects of function, just keeping the world going.
This
is
so heady, and I love it. It's so weird and wacky, and it's cool.
Nice.
I think this is a place where you can see the sun.
Yes.
Like, you can watch the sun come up from within the circus.
They have like a hole.
Yeah, like a big ass hole
in the center of the mountain, so that the sunlight.
Oh, which means there are like special days where the sun comes up in the hole. Instead of just light, you're getting the actual sun.
Which is definitely this particular dawn that she's going to sing. That they have to.
For sure.
This is the solstice.
I was going to say, is it a solstice or is it an equinox?
Yes.
Okay. Maybe it's wide enough that it just does all of them. No, because then it won't be as special.
Yeah, I think it's got to be for like a part of a season that the sun. You get to see the sun.
It's got to be solstice then.
Yeah,
solstice are the bigger ones.
Well, no, it would be equinox then, right? Because that's when the sun appears directly above a thing.
It would be so. It means that there's equal amounts of sunlight and dusk.
But we want the time when there's more sunlight than dusk. We want the summer.
So this is the summer solstice. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Boom.
Because we can grow shit inside the circus. There's arable land inside the circus.
Yeah. Like all the in-betweens of the fucking stages and stuff are gardens and crops and things like that.
The Worldbuilders Society is a co-production of Indecisionist Productions and Reflect Games. Find The Indecisionist on all of these social media platforms I can be bothered to be on, and check out some of my other amazing podcasts and TTRPG Pickup Con, a free monthly event going on at ttrpgpickupcon.com. Find Maui at Reflect Games, and check out the weekly live streams and incredible gaming content at Reflect Games on twitch.tv/reflectgames. Find out more about the Worldbuilders Society at indecisionist.com/worldbuilders.